to today's call. Thank you so much for joining. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Srila Prabhupada, this is Priti Vilasini Devidasi from Atlanta. Thank you, Mataji, for your warm welcoming, and thank you, Kirtida Mataji, for the beautiful chanting. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Priti Vilasini Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev. Thank you, Mataji, for all your services, and welcome, Mataji, to today's call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Shri and Gauranga and all the assembled devotees. This is Yashmati Priya Devidasi, and thank you Mataji, Ketida Sundari Mataji. Very nice, beautiful reciting for chapter 7 Bhagavat.
Hare Krishna, Yashomati Priya Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev. Thank you, Mataji, for all your services. Thank you for your beautiful chanting. And welcome, Mataji. Welcome for today's call. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
We have a minute more. Anybody wants to go ahead and introduce yourself, we can welcome you.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanavat Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and the assembled devotees. This is Revati Mataji from Atlanta.
Hare Krishna, Revati Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev. Thank you, Mataji, for joining each and every day, and welcome, Mataji, to today's call. Thank you for your chanting also, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. This is Srila Prabhupada Maharajas and all the different Bhagavat names. This is Kirti.
Hare Krishna, Kirtida Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev. Thank you, Mataji, for all your services. Thank you for your beautiful classes. And thank you for your beautiful recitation of Bhagavad Gita today. And welcome to today's call, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mataji, it's 11 o'clock. Can we proceed, Mataji? Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today we are very fortunate to have His Grace Srikant Krishna Prabhuji with us to talk on Chaitanya Bhagavat. But before we hand over the call to Prabhuji, I would like to read Srila Prabhupada quote for today. 11th March. It is the duty of the disciple that even if the spiritual master or a senior acharya agrees to be defeated, it is the duty of the disciple to see that his spiritual master and superior is not defeated. Haribo. So this was instructed by Srila Prabhupada at Vrindavan on March 11th, 1972. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, Srikanta Krishna Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for giving your precious time and also your association and talking and enlightening us on Chaitanya Bhagavat today. And dear devotees, Prabhuji will be talking on Chaitanya Bhagavat, Madhya khanda, 9th chapter from 35th to 38th verse. So Prabhuji, we are all here eagerly waiting to hear from you. Please take over, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, all the devotees. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalaakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pachatya Desatarini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktarunda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Actually, His Grace Radhika Valla Prabhu is supposed to take this class. However, Prabhuji was a little busy, so he asked me to take it. We will be discussing from Chaitanya Bhagavat, chapter 9, which is actually describes the Lord's Sapta Prahari Lila. One Prahara means 3 hours. Sapta Prahara means 3 into 7. That is 21 hours, the Lord Lila. And also towards the end, this describes the Sridhar Kolavecha this pastime also comes. I'm sorry, I have a little swollen eye. In case in between I will be touching it. So here we can see the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavat, this particular Leela, where Lord is bathed with the so many pots of water. That is what the discussion is happening in the present slokas. In the 9.35, Madhya Khanda 9.35, I will recite this. We in the PPT we don't have the sloka, but however I have this hard copy of the book. From here I will read this. Nama matra ashtotara setagata jala sahasra gate wo anta napai sakala. As a formality, nama matra ashtotara seta. Seta means 100. Ashta uttara means uttara means after. Ashta 8. After 100, 8. That is 108. 108 gata. Generally, they use 108 bathing pots for the Abhishek of the Lord. Sahasra gatevo antana pai sakala. But here, thousands of pots are there. As a formality, there was supposed to be 108 pots of water. Generally, for bathing the Lord, they use a auspicious number, 108 pots. But here, so many thousands of pots are there for bathing the Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya, just to give the background, Lord Chaitanya is sitting in the Srivas home, and all the devotees, they brought the so many water pots of water from the Ganga. That is what happening. And how many pots? Not 108. Generally 108 is the auspicious, but here thousands of pots are there. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur writes a purport in this sloka. In ordinary rituals, 108 is considered auspicious. But here, many hundreds of pots of water used here. So, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he gives the purport from a Haribhakti Vilas 19.88. Bathe the Lord with, so generally, what is the procedure? Abhishek procedure. So, here in the Haribhakti Vilas, it is mentioned what all pots can be used. Can we use aluminum pot or plastic bucket? Of course, all these things are not known also at that time. Or any other? No, here only few things are mentioned. Golden bucket or golden pot, silver pot, or copper pot, or bell metal. Bell metal is comes here, or clay pot. So these are the 5 kinds of pots that can be used. And how many number? It can be either 1000, 500, 250, 108, 64, 32, 6 or 4. So means I don't know the what is the reason, but this is the numbers given. As far as possible, if we also stick to this kind of numbers, it is as per the scripture. In general, 108 are used. That's why here it is mentioned Nama Matra Ashtottara Seta Gata. So generally 108 are used, but here thousands of pots are there. Even in Jagannath Swami Snana Yatra, just before Radha Yatra, there is a ritual Snana Yatra. So after Snana Yatra, Lord Jagannath apparently, or as per Leela, he falls sick. During that time, Anavasara Leela happens, and Lord is taken in inner chambers, and where he is given the specific medicinal bhoga during those days, so that he can recover from his illness. So on the Snana Yatra day, so if you go to Jagannath Mandir, on the near Ananda Bazar, there is a Snana Vedi, where the dayas is there for the bathing the Lord. Yeah. नहीं मेरे क्लास है 32 अंग जपा करो. Hare Krishna. Sorry, I am extremely sorry. Nine. So the Jagannath Swami Snana Yatra, here it is mentioned that the Suras and the Mahasuras, these are the servants of Lord Jagannath. Generally, they bring the water. Previously, they used to bring from the uh, innermost forests, where even the animals, they don't reach there. Even it is not touched by the any of the animal. From such places, they bring the water and then they bathe the Lord Jagannath. But nowadays, it is not possible. So within the temple premises only, such remote locations are not available. Within the temple premises only, there is a Sona Kuva. Kuva means well, golden. Sona means golden. There is a golden well. From there, they fetch 108 pots of water. And when they go there to fetch that water, they actually cover their mouth and nose also, so that even their breath don't touch the water, so that it don't get contaminated at all. And they bring the 108 pots, as which is mentioned here also in this particular sloka. And in the 35 pots of water is used to bathe the Lord Jagannath, and for Baldev 33 pots, and Subhadramai 22 pots, and Lord Sudarshan is bathed with 18 pots of water. So generally, people also ask why 108, 108, why there is 108 beads. I generally answer saying that there are 108 principal gopis. Each bead represents the gopis are the pure devotees of the Lord. While chanting, we can not remember, because we, at least I don't know the 108 names also. At least we can understand these are the beads which are representing the These the devotees of the Lord, pure devotees of the Lord, the gopis, or 108 Upanishads are there. That is how. Even otherwise also, this number is somehow very auspicious, this 108. The next sloka tells, Devata sakaledari narera akruti gupte abhisheka kare yehaya sukruti. The fortunate demigods assumed the forms of human being and secretly took part in the Abhishek ceremony. So since this Abhishek ceremony is happening, even the Devatas, they all came. They also want to take part in this particular Abhishek ceremony. So we can see even in the Chaitanya Bhagavat Adikanda also this kind of similar description when the Lord Chaitanya appeared, Nimai appeared. At that time, Aditi, she came and she also came in the human form and she gave the Lord Chaitanya paddy and durva grass on the head. So she blessed the Dirgashman, live long life like that. And the ladies from Swarga came and mixed others unnoticed. So many devatas during the birth of Lord Chaitanya, they also participated in the human form so that no one notices them. And others hesitated to ask their identities. So many other people, they are all hesitating because it is, they know that, oh, these are not from our village. They all know. But who are they? They are appears to be very effulgent people, and but if we ask them, they may feel bad. So they are all hesitating. But many people are there during Lord Chaitanya ceremony, whom those villagers don't know. Even in our when I was studying BTech, which is in Vijayawada, southern in South India, so many of the our friends, they used to because they are staying away from home in the hostel and mess, there is no good food. What they do is during exams, generally they study during the exams only, before the exams 1 week like that. Other times they in the evenings they are relaxed. They either play or so evening times they used to dress very nicely. And there are many wealthy families there. They do very grand and opulent marriages. So these my BTech classmates, they dress nicely and they go to the evening one of the party without being invited. And generally the bridegroom side people, they don't know who are the relatives of the bride side, and the bride's party, they don't know the who are the relatives of bridegroom. So these people, they dress very nicely and go. The all the people there, they think that maybe they are from the other party, from the bridegroom side, and the uh, bride side, they think that maybe from this party like that. No one hesitates to ask the identity because they may feel bad, and they don't know also. These people are my friends. They go, they have nice feast, and next day they come to the college and share their adventures. So such kind of things happen. But people feel that, okay, why to ask the identity? See, here also so many devatas, they are all there in Mayapur, in the human form, and then participating in the Lord Chaitanya's Gaura Purnima, and also in this Sapta Prahari Leela. They are also doing the Abhishek, but people don't know who they are. See, the next sloka, 37-38. Yara pada padme jala bindu dile matra शेहद्याने साक्षाते केदिते आचे पात्र तथा तथापि हतारे नाही यमदंड हया हे न प्रभु साक्षाते sabara jala laya. If one offers even a drop of water at the lotus feet of the Lord in meditation, what to speak of directly? He is never subject to the punishment of Yamaraj. That Lord was now directly accepting water from everyone. So here Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur writes a purport. In the purport, he mentions a sloka from the Haribhakti Vilas 19.96. Yavanti jala bindu ne mama gatre nivesayed tavad dvarsha sahasrane swargaloke mahiyate. A person will live in Vaikuntha for as many thousands of years as the number of drops of water that he offers to my body. Mama gatre. So when we bathe the Lord with that conch shell, how many drops are there in that? That many thousands of years a person actually lives in the Vaikuntha Loka. Of course, uh, the principle that is mentioned here is it is very, very auspicious, and one actually gets the greatest benefit by worshipping the Lord and by offering Him the this. So, but generally, especially in India and also the movies they make, they say that why are you wasting so much milk? You are pouring milk on the Lord Shivalinga or Lord Ram, and so much curd, honey, sugar, water. All this is just going into the gutter. So you are just wasting the money. Instead, you can give that to the poor people. They live, they are hungry. So like that, they make so many movies and do so much propaganda. And people also, innocent people, they watch those movies and give them crores of rupees. And these people who make those movies, they keep all that crores of rupees in their own pocket. They don't give single rupee to poor people, because in the heart they don't want the poor people to be uh, benefit. They just want, they are just uh, criticize. They just want to criticize the devotees. That's why they make such allegations. Otherwise, if they are really interested in the welfare of the poor people, all the profit that they get from the movies, they could have distributed, which they don't do. They use it all that money for their own sense gratification. So here we can see people, although they complain that this Abhishek is just a waste of money, etc. But we can see how the Lord is pleased. It is mentioned in Hare Bhakti Vilas. Tulasi dala matre na jalasya chuluke nava vikrinite swam atmanam bhaktebhyo bhaktavatsalaha. Sri Krishna, who is very affectionate toward his devotees, sells himself to a devotee who offers merely a tulsi leaf and a palm full of water. Tulsi dala matrena, just a tulsi dal, jalasya sulukena. Suluke means just a palmful of water. If someone offers, the Supreme Lord is causelessly merciful upon his devotee, so much so that even the poorest of men can offer him a little water and a flower in devotion, and thus please him. This is due to his affectionate dealings with his devotees. So even the poor men also can get the water, palmful of water. It is not a great thing for him. And also one tulsi leaf anyone can offer. By doing that, actually Lord becomes very pleased. That is what Advaita Charya did. Advaita Charya, by seeing the situation in the Navadvip, the people are, they forgot the supreme, they forgot the Supreme Lord. They are just worried about the just as the Lord Shiva, he saw that the poison is spreading everywhere, and he felt very compassionate, and he took that uh, poison and kept in his kanta. That's why he became Nilakanta. Similarly, Advaita Acharya, he saw that the forgetfulness of the Lord, it is spreading all over the world like a visha, like poison. So he felt so compassionate. He felt so compassionate, and he did action. So what he did, he want to invite the Lord. So for inviting the Lord, It is not a very complex thing. It is very, very easy. What he did? He sat on the bank of Ganges. He brought the Ganges water. He offered tulsi to Salagram Sila and also the Ganges water. In that way, he offered prayers to the Supreme Lord to appear. So that is how Lord Chaitanya appeared. So that's why it is very, very important. The offering Abhishek to the Lord is very, very pleasing to the Lord. Also, in most of the ISKCON temples, we don't waste the Charanamrita also. Actually, we collect it and then we take it. Then what is the advantage of that? That is mentioned in the Padma Purana. Nadanam na haviryesham swadhyayo na surarchanam te pipadodakam pitva prayanti paramam gatim. Those who drink the foot water of the Lord, the Charanamrut, Pada Udakam. Udakam means water, Pada, which is coming from the Lord's feet, achieve the supreme goal, even though they have not performed charity, sacrifices, Vedic study, or deity worship. So this is also quoted by Rupa Goswami in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Okay. Now we are seeing the Abhishek of Lord Chaitanya. So many pots of water was brought. In the future also, the story of Dukhi comes, where the Dukhi is bringing the water. And since she is connected to Srivas Thakur, Lord Chaitanya blesses her. Now onwards you are Sukhi. So although she is doing so much background service, no one even noticed her. But Lord Chaitanya noticed her and he observed that she is connected to the one devotee. So anyone who is connected to a devotee, I will show them mercy. So in that way, Lord Chaitanya gave her the mercy and changed her name to Sukhi. Similarly, for Krishna also, Abhishek happened. Can you recollect who all did Abhishek to Lord Krishna?
Indra,
Yes, Prabhu?
Indra did Abhishek too.
Okay. Very good. Anyone else? Yeah. Also, on Janmashtami day, Yashoda Mai also did the Abhishek. And even when he turned 1 year also, at that time also, she did the Abhishek. And she gave so many cows, so much grain in the charity. And finally, when the Brahmanas were singing the mantras, and Yashoda Mai was hearing, but Krishna was falling asleep. So she kept him under a cot, and then he felt hungry, and he hits the cot. That is how the cot, it fell down. The demon died. That we have seen. And also, as Prabhuji mentioned, after the Govardhan Leela, the Indra became very ashamed. He understood his mistake. And he was feeling, how should I go to Krishna? So he may not even look at me. So that's why he went to Surabhi. Surabhi is very dear to Krishna. So he brought Surabhi and he stood behind the Surabhi. So because Krishna can't resist himself from not seeing Surabhi, because he loves cows. So when the Surabhi came, Krishna was forced to look at Surabhi, and Indra was standing behind the Surabhi, and he immediately offered obeisances and he started offering his prayers. Then Indra begged forgiveness. After begging forgiveness, Indra actually, the Surabhi also offered prayers. Actually, all my descendants, they were threatened to be killed because of the devastation created by Indra. Because they have taken shelter of you, you gave them, all of them, protection. So you are our real Indra. Like that, Surabhi offers prayers to Indra. And with the milk from the udders of the cows, they started offering the Abhishek to Lord Krishna. Then Indra he orders the Airavat, you bring the Ganges from the heavenly planets. So Airavat brings the Ganges water through her trunk. So with that water, Airavat also does the Abhishek of the Lord Krishna. Then all the Gandharvas, Vidyadharas, Charanas, they were all singing, they were offering the flowers. In that way, Krishna's Abhishek ceremony happened. After doing that Abhishek ceremony, a very, very nice sloka comes here. Krishne bisakta etani sarvani kurunandana nirvairani abhavam tata pruraniyapi nisargataha. O Parikshit, beloved of the Kuru dynasty, upon the ceremonial bathing of Lord Krishna, all living creatures, even those cruel by nature, became entirely free of enmity. So we may feel that why so much waste of money, better give poor people, all such kind of things. But here it is mentioned, we had seen, first of all, Krishna is pleased, even if we offer little water. That is how Advait Tulsi Dalamatrena Jalena Chulukainava. And secondly, when such ceremonies happen, whoever is present there, all the living creatures, they became entirely free from enmity, even those who are cruel by nature also. So by reading this verse, actually I felt very inspired to arrange more and more festivals in the congregation wherever I am connected, to do such a kind of things, because that actually uh, makes the people free from the enmity, which I myself also observed. Generally, whenever I go home, my mother and sister-in-law, they complain about each other. They tell me complaints about each other, not serious one, but continuously they keep telling. So last year when I went, I actually took the Radha Krishna deities and arranged the bathing ceremony, Abhishek. They were all fully involved in the services, and they did that services. And even after the ceremony is over, they were talking about it. So they did not. First time I felt that they did not complain about each other. So it is very, very. Uh, we can see in our own life also how bathing the Lord, and that brings auspiciousness. And even by bathing that Lord, Indra and Indra's that Ganges water by Airavat, and the Survi cows, the milk, the Govindakunda was formed. So that is where Madhavendra Puri was meditating, and he found the Govinda Dev deity. Even anyone takes bath there, actually they also is awarded the liberation. So in this way, we can see how the drinking the Charanamrut actually gives the uh, those who drink the foot water of the Lord achieve the supreme goal. Supreme goal is the Krishna Prem. So also the enmity among the people will be removed. We can also see in the not only the bathing water of the Lord, even the devotees. We can see in the Ramanujacharya pastime, the king's daughter was haunted by the ghost. So the king was trying so many things. Finally, he heard that Yadav Prakash. Yadav Prakash was the well-known guru at that time. He invited Yadav Prakash, and Ramanujacharya is the student of Yadav Prakash. So when the Yadav Prakash went, the ghost in the body of the princess, she became so much agitated. She became agitated, and she did not allow him even to come nearby. And she told, "You bring your disciple. You bring your disciple Ramanujacharya." So at that time he was a small boy. So then Ramanujacharya was called. At that time the ghost in the body of the princess, the ghost told, "Yeah, if I can get the water, that washed your feet, then I will leave this princess. So immediately they they bathed the feet of Ramanujacharya and gave it to that princess. Then they asked the ghost, "How do we know that you have left?" So she told that outside the village there is a big banyan tree, the big branch that crushes to ground as soon as I leave. So immediately that whatever the water that washed the feet of Lord Ramanujacharya was given to the princess outside the village. Actually, a big branch of that banyan tree crushed to the ground. So that is the power of the Abhishek water which was taken. And also even we can see the Ramanujacharya first time there is one Brahmana. That Brahmana comes and requests Ramanujacharya, I want to take initiation from you. And he is very, very simple person. So Ramanujacharya told, definitely I will give you initiation, but you need to do one thing. So in the Shastra it is mentioned, one should drink the water that washed the feet of the Brahmana. So can you wash your feet every day and give me that water? So can you imagine the Guru is asking the aspiring disciple. But this Brahmana is so simple. So he's telling, okay, it is the Guru's order. And every day he comes to the Ramanujacharya's mata and he washes his feet and gives the water to Ramanujacharya. Ramanujacharya used to take it. So one day Ramanujacharya went outside the Srirangam and he was there at some place and it was a late night for him. And he came back to Srirangam. And when he came back to the ashram, this Brahmana was waiting. So Ramanujacharya was surprised. How come you are waiting? Uh, it is late night. Why are you here? You had the food, prasad. So this Brahmana told, no, no, I have not taken since morning. Why you did not take? So this Brahmana told, because I did not do my service. Because you told me every day you will take the water that washed my feet. And today I couldn't give you. I am waiting for you. Whenever you come, I want to give you this water and then I will go and take mine. So Ramanujacharya was understood, oh, this person is very simple and sincere also. This immediately Ramanujacharya made him see, that person, it is not that he is not aware. I will go to hell by giving my the foot water. But it is Guru's order. So I will give, even though I may go to hell. That is how the surrendered was that particular devotee. And even Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur past time we can see in the Midnapur. So when he actually defeated all the Karma Jada philosophy, their philosophy was only uh, the Sudras who have not taken birth in the Brahmana family, they can chant the holy name, but they cannot worship Salagrama deity, and also they cannot give initiation to the others, especially to the Brahmanas. A Sudra can never initiate a Brahmana. That was the allegation. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur went there and then he, just based on the scriptures, he defeated all their arguments. When he defeated, that was a 3-day conference in the Midnapur. Just as soon as the conference was over, the entire crowd, they actually came and they want to grab the feet of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur so that they can get the dust. Immediately the guards, they forcibly took him to one side and they forcibly kept his feet in the bucket of water. And he was objecting because Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, even when his disciples offer obeisances, he offer obeisances in response. And for him to give the water, wash his feet is actually very, very embarrassing for him. But these people told, yeah, there is no other chance. There is no other option because all these people, they have gathered here. If they come together, it may be a harmful situation. So immediately they took that bucket and they added more water to that and they sprinkled over all the people there. then the crowd became pacified. So in this way, we can see the water that washed the feet of the Lord, the Charanamrut, and also the water that washed the feet of the devotees. They are all very powerful. It is not a waste of money or thing. And we can see even in Ramayana also, as soon as Lord Ram returned from his Vanavas, 14 years, so he entered the Ayodhya, and immediately Bharat told that I all these years I have actually ruled the kingdom on your behalf. Now please take back this kingdom. And immediately Lord Ram told, let it be so. Immediately there was a huge uproar among the people. They are all very happy that Lord Ram is going to accept the kingdom again. Then Lord Ram went to the royal barbers who had, because his hair was all matted, so they had cut all that hair. Then Sugriva told, he sent the four Hanuman, Jambavan, Rushabha, and Gavaya. These are all the senior the in the monkey army. So he gave them all of them one golden pot and told them, go to all the four oceans on all four sides and bring the water. And he sent another 500 monkeys to bring water from the 500 rivers in the country. So they all went all over the India, and they brought the water from all the rivers and all the oceans. And then the Lord Ram's bathing ceremony, Abhishek, had happened. Then Vasishta came and he kept the crown on the head of Lord Ram, which was actually created by Brahmaji. And originally it was won by the Manu. Manu's crown was there. So that particular crown was given to Lord Ram to rule the kingdom. So in this way, the Abhishek ceremony of the Lord is very, very auspicious. We can see in the Srila Prabhupada's movement also, we can see, especially in the temples, there are some strict standards. Only the Brahman initiated, they can do the Abhishek ceremony. But when we do the program in the devotees areas, congregation areas, etc., everyone was given opportunity. Anyone who has taken bath and come, all of them are getting that opportunity. They all of them are actually getting how many drops they are keeping, that many thousands of years they can actually live in Vaikuntha. That as per the Hari Bhakti Vilas, it is mentioned. So that much benefit they are getting. So that is how. And the as for Bhagavatam, the enmity in the everyone whoever is present there, that will disappear. So in that way, so much Prabhupada's movement has done so much beneficial to the society. So we are all fortunate to be in Srila Prabhupada's movement, and receiving ourselves so much this benefit. Janma Sardha Karo and Karo Parupakar, and whatever the benefit we are receiving, so to our level best, we should also try to give other people. Okay, we'll stop here.
Hare Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Mataji, you want to go ahead? Sorry.
No, Mataji. Please go ahead.
No, thank you so much, Prabhu, for such a nice class. And within half an hour, you whipped up a full class on Abhishek.
5 minutes, just 5 minutes. Over. Class completed. Yes. Please continue.
Yes, Prabhuji. So just wanted to thank you for the very nice class on all aspects of Abhishek. It was very interesting to see all these different facts and different instances when each of these deities were, done. The Abhishek was done for each one of them. Just wanted to thank you, Prabhu, for coming in the last minute. Within half an hour, you whipped up an entire presentation. So very grateful for this. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. I don't have any question, but if you have time, we can open the forum.
Yeah, I have 2 minutes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Very, very beautiful class. Since you're short of time, let me check first. Are there any realizations or questions to be asked, devotees? Prabhuji has very little time.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I have no realization or question, but what you told about Abhishekam, I didn't know so much about it. And today I came to know so much. As a ritual, we all participate in Abhishekams, but we didn't know so much, Prabhu. So thank you. And it's a wonderful thing. It really touched my heart. I usually get involved in Narasimha Abhishekam, but I was not so aware of it, right? But thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much for enlightening class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you, Sindhu Mataji. Yes, Prabhu. It was a very beautiful class. And in fact, everything you kind of dissected the purport so beautifully. And it was a very relishing class, Prabhu. You didn't leave anything. Like when there was a statement on demigods, you went and you said during how Mother Aditi came and all that. And everything you were connecting. And it was a beautiful class, Prabhu. And how you were linking first the Abhishekam and you brought about Abhishekam of Lord Krishna. Then you went to Charanamrita of the Lord, Charanamrita of the pure devotees. And that is why it is not a waste. Very beautifully done, Prabhu. Very
Hare
nice.
Krishna.
Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, please go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanvat Pranam, very beautiful class. Already devotees explained that how beautiful it is. That too in the last minute you came with the PPT. Thank you Prabhuji so much. Prabhu, I have a question. You said that you're from Vijayawada, so you give the classes in Telugu also?
Yes, I give.
So
I
you
took
have
a
a
Bhakti
YouTube
Shastra.
channel, Prabhuji? You have YouTube channel for Telugu classes?
Means I have a channel where I take teach some basics
Oh,
of the
okay.
Bhakti.
Can you send us that information, Prabhuji, in the chat box? I can click on that.
Okay. Means at present I don't have that channel details. If you send me your number, I will send you.
Okay, Prabhuji. Yeah.
You can send your number in the chat box. I will send you.
Yeah, I sent it, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a US number, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Okay,
Mataji.
thank you. We'll end here. Hare Krishna.
Are you in a rush, Prabhuji? Suksagri Mataji just raised her hand, but if you are in a rush,
Yes, you can.
sorry, Prabhu. Mataji, please go. Mataji, Suksagri Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Sorry to, catch you at the last moment. Thanks so much for the class, Prabhuji. I just had this one question because ISKCON's main, purpose is for preaching, right? The science of God, and many temples are offering, rituals and things like that. But you were quoting a very nice point that, rituals, festivals, things like that bring devotees together as they work together for serving Krishna. So, how do we balance these two objectives, Prabhuji? Because I do see that people are attracted to such rituals, but then, it just remains at the ritual level. There is no, in one sense, knowledge imparting was something Prabhupada really was very serious about, and he wanted ISKCON to be a preaching mission, right? So how do we balance these goals while also keeping people engaged?
Okay. Yeah, basically they are not. I mean, what you mean by preaching, I understood as hearing and chanting, Shravanam and Kirtanam. And rituals, what you mean by what I understood is the deity worship related thing. Basically, these are called as Bhagavat Dharma and Pancharatrika Dharma. Bhagavat Vidhi, Pancharatrika Vidhi. Pancharatrika Vidhi means the deity worship and related things, and the Bhagavat Vidhi is Shravanam and Kirtanam. So they are not competing with each other. Actually, they are complementing to each other. So Prabhupada compares they are like the uh, two rails of a track. So it is both are required. Both are required. Especially the deity worship and these kind of rituals, they pacify mind like anything. So they are very important. And in such a situation, we can actually release the Shravanam and Kirtanam also. So that's why we have both. We have the 16 round chanting, and also whoever is qualified, they are doing deity worship, and those who are in the process of getting the qualification, they also can take the darshan of the Lord and do other similar services. So in that way, we actually uh, try to balance both. Both are important.
Sure, Prabhu. Thanks so much for the answer. And the other question I had was regarding, like you rightly said, these festivals can bring people together, but we also see in devotee communities when, we work together on a project, there is, some room for misunderstanding or, things like that too. So how do we manage like those? I mean, it does not always, because everybody is trying to do their best for Krishna, but they have their own ideas. So it's not always like, harmonious in that sense. So.
Yeah, actually, we can see sometimes. Yes, what you told, even while preparing the class, even I was feeling like that. Sometimes I gave the example of my mother and sister-in-law. Somehow they came together to the festival, and they were not complaining about each other. But at the same time, we can see in many places the festival themselves may become the uh, a center for the conflict. Like that happens when we have that power to control. One sannyas, one American boy, he came to India. He went to the Yoga for Peace conference in Delhi, and they were giving lectures for the Yoga for Peace. And some of the yogis got the opportunity to speak on mic, and some others they did not get. And in front of everyone, there was a fight because you got the opportunity and we did not get the opportunity. So yoga for peace, but there is no peace in their own conference. They were fighting for each other. So that can happen even in our society also when we have the ulterior motives. But if we definitely approach without any ulterior motives, sincerely and uh, just to please the Lord in such kind of things, of course, in a without aparad kind of situation, of course, our heart may be filled with anarthas, but all those anarthas will be removed if we are sincere and without ulterior motives. But if we have aparad kind of mentality, then that is a different thing. Then that actually causes the this kind of conflicts. So as far as possible, we try to approach the Lord. This Lord is there. I am here to respect the Lord. Lord is not there. These ceremonies all are not there to give me respect. Like ghee lamp is there. After offering to the lamp, who will get it first? So is the lamp is there to show me the respect, or am I here to show the respect to the lamp? So that we need to understand. So it is lamp is not there. Whoever gets the first to the lamp, they are respected person. Lamp is the purpose of lamp is not that to decide the who is most respectable person. That is the mercy of the Lord that is coming there. We are there to receive it. So as far as possible, we try to cultivate this mood and apply in a humble mood to the Lord. Uh, I may get sometime the credit, I may not get the sometime credit, but whatever situation, my Lord, let me continue to serve in whatever the way I get. With that mode, we'll try to approach. then this kind of situations will not arise.
Sure. Thanks so much, Prabhuji, for your beautiful answers, and we're looking forward to again your sessions on Shaks and Bhagavad. Thanks
Hare
so much.
Krishna. Hare
Thank-
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Suksagari Mataji. That was a very practical question. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for patiently answering our questions, though you had a very short time. And with your permission, shall we end the call here, Prabhu?
Yeah, yes, Mataji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Please give us permission to pay our obeisances to you and all the assembled Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitana pavane Chaitanya Bhagavat ki jai, Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur ki jai, Srila
Jai. Ki jai.
Sri
Jai.
Das Prabhuji ki jai.
Jai. Ki jai. Dandavat pranam.